that stupid incident from night. So sorry guys, I'm still having a little bit problems with the and okay, now we're finally good on Twitch. Okay, so that's okay. Okay, that is the browser. Wow. Suddenly out of nowhere, it like kind of pooped me out. So I might have to do something a little bit different. And okay, I thought for once I was gonna be on time, but you know what? For now. That one and maybe okay, get off the Wi-Fi on that one. Yeah, that one kind of sucks. So maybe just turn on a little bit until we officially, start.
Tonight, people running for cover during an early morning shooting on Water Street in Milwaukee. Police have investigated a series of shootings on Water Street this month, 2 of them just this weekend. 5 people shot near Water in Michigan on July 12th, 2 of them died. This weekend, then 2 separate shootings near Water and Knapp, just over a day apart. As soon as TJ Dysart shows us, people are hoping for change downtown.
Yeah, we all would.
Becoming all too familiar in the month of July.
If people have weapons, things get done. The issues always do pop up when the people are carrying.
Milwaukee police responding to 2 shootings over the weekend, both at the intersection of Water Street and Knapp. One in the early hours of Saturday that left a 21-year-old.
Wow, I was hanging on.
Another one just 25 hours later at the same intersection, where Milwaukee police say a 31-year-old was wounded. Milwaukee police are searching for suspects in both the shootings, but didn't say what led up to either one.
Now, both of the shootings that happened over the weekend took place near this intersection just about 30 minutes after many of the bars on this street have closed.
The 2 shootings.
It's like what? Like clubs, like I said. Guys, we are going to get started. It ain't gonna be much to talk about with wrestling wise, so I'll let y'all know that. Bucks news, also comic book movies and TV news, and Milwaukee Development. So we're gonna talk about all 4 of the topics.
Water Street are hoping for change. The Milwaukee TJ Dysart, WFSO, 12 News.
We're reaching out to city leaders. Alderman Bob Bauman, who represents that Water Street area, was not available for an on-camera interview today, but called the situation on Water Street.
Okay, so let me.
In an email to 12 News, Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson told 12 News in a statement that he is monitoring the 2 shootings.
Okay, so we're live on WFSO 2, so got that working. So
Milwaukee police are also investigating a deadly double shooting near 19th and Nash.
Let's see.
Police say they were called just before 2 this afternoon here. Gunfire killed a 62-year-old at the scene. A 53-year-old was taken to a local hospital.
DC updates. Come on, so we can get started.
Police tell 12 News they are looking for suspects tonight. Anyway, 10 tonight, Milwaukee police say 2 people were shot around 6:15 near 29th and Highland. A 19-year-old and a 41-year-old both went to the hospital, are expected to survive. Police say they've not made any arrests in this shooting either. Milwaukee police are still looking for a criminally missing man. This is 54-year-old Andrew Otten. Last seen around 8 o'clock Saturday morning near 64th and Thurston. He may be wearing, according to police, a white t-shirt, tan cargo pants, black athletic shoes.
There you go. Okay, so let me just get this set up right here, and I'm gonna start doing the pre-recorded episode. So like I said, I'm gonna try to hurry this up as quick as I can. Like most likely, like I said, ain't much wrestling to talk about, but oh crap, why I do that? Okay, there we go. Cause I know we didn't do, like videos, but we did, like some like short videos and stuff, especially the one if y'all saw it through YouTube that we did like a video, about my stepson like returning home from basic training. And yeah, and y'all get a chance, check that out. So we're gonna start the pre-recording, so get ready. And oh, let me move this a little bit because I don't think I can. Oh well, that's good enough. Okay, let's start. And hey, what's up, everybody? For those who's watching the pre-recorded episode, welcome to WFSO. We're also live on Twitch and my personal TikTok page, and on YouTube Live. Chefagar's Shots. Hey, welcome to the channel. For those who's watching on YouTube Live, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And like starting when we get there, we will end up doing like giveaways or prize packets or whatever the case may be. But because I know y'all gonna want some free stuff, so please subscribe. Okay, so not much wrestling news to talk about today, but we will like get onto like the subject that I really want to talk about. I guess we can talk about a little bit about Hulk Hogan too. Some people, happy that he's dead. Some people are, sad and stuff like that. So I think y'all probably saw my video last week about like my feelings towards it, but I will repeat it again. Like I said, Buck stuff, comic book movies and TV news stuff, and development that's going on in the city of Milwaukee. So we're gonna start with wrestling part first. And I know everybody probably heard about this by now, and I guess it's like one of those things that I'm kind of glad that it got canceled, because the guy, in my opinion, I know some people think differently. I think the guy is really a prick. So WWE was going to have late night, of course, a non-televised comedy event by Tony Hinkle. Sorry if I said his name wrong, but matter of fact, I don't even care. So, but they said to like, due to ticket sales, it's been canceled. So, part of me is like, you know what, cool, because like one thing, like I don't like this guy. I really don't. Not again. Yeah, sorry guys, we having a little bit of trouble with Twitch once again. I don't know why I just don't suddenly just I don't get it. I can't wait till this freaking internet service by AT&T end up getting like sorted out. So yeah, I'm doing good. And how's you? Who's that? BMB, you unlock. Welcome to the live. I appreciate it. Like I said, if y'all want to like do any like shout outs and stuff like that, just say for people that's on YouTube Live, just say hi on here and I'll give you a shout out. And if you guys on my personal TikTok page, just say hi too, and I will give you a shout out. So, hey, free shout out. So why not? Joseph Nunez. Hey, welcome to the channel. But anyways, back to this, and I'm still trying to figure out why in the world that this ain't working. Anyways, we're probably gonna go on it, but like I said, due to like low ticket sales, that WWE late night that's gonna be like Saturday night, like right after SummerSlam night 1, It's been canceled, and everybody know that this Tony guy is like kind of like a jerk anyway. Especially some people that that didn't like his I know right now I ain't got no choice because it's hot in here and we don't have no air conditioner or anything. So I apologize for it, being loud. So it's just right now we don't have a choice. Um, Unless you want us to die here. But anyways, so yeah, of course it was successful in Las Vegas because I think Las Vegas don't even give a care about they just want to be happy and enjoy entertainment. So they probably didn't care how this guy was or anything like that. But because some people did get offended what he was saying on the it wasn't at the Republican National Convention. It was something before, like some other convention for Republicans that was going on before the election, and nobody wasn't happy about that. I'm good, Joseph. How are you? Um, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of this guy because of my personal reasons, and I think uh, the state of New York is and part of New Jersey, whatever, it's a heavy blue state city. Oh, it's blue state. So yeah, I don't know. Like sometimes Nevada is like red, sometimes it's like blue. So I'm just comparing like why you think one was successful than the other. So that's what I believe because in like New York, New Jersey area, it's mainly like a blue state. So nobody ain't gonna go for that crap, and that's why ticket sales probably so low for that one, and why the one in Vegas was like so successful. So yeah, Nevada is like a red state, so difference from there. But of course it was set for WWE superstars. Of course that yeah, but I think this actually better off because I don't think nobody don't like a guy like that in my opinion. Just call me Jackie. Welcome to the live. Well, welcome to my personal TikTok page. So welcome. Um, but yeah, I think before we can move on, we know that I think it was this past Thursday. That yeah, this past Thursday, Hulk Hogan died, and I did said my opinion about it. Like you can hate the human being all you want, but you're always going to end up loving the character. So the character of Hulk Hogan you love, so do I. It was my childhood actually, and the human being of Terry Bollea, as the missus said, like forget him and his mama. But okay.
Might help with one of the things in regards to
Oh
the
yeah.
noise.
Oh yeah, because people like just hearing the
We're just hearing the fan.
right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try this microphone on that phone. Oh crap, I can't even plug it on that phone. That sucks. Okay. This is gonna try this one and see how that works. So apologize for my reach. me now? Just let me know. And sorry for making this on. Oh, crap.
What was that?
The phone dropped. Sorry about that, guys. We can now. Good. Crap. So I gotta return the equipment this week. I don't want it to break on me right there. It's the Wi-Fi booster that I got from AT&T and supposed to, extend it and stuff like that. But yeah, sorry about that, Coop. Welcome to the live once again. Appreciate it. But like I said, Kuzma for Cam Thomas. I don't know what some of these Bucks fan bases are like talking about. You watch any of the? I didn't even know that was going on. I thought it would be next month. So yeah, I gotta catch up on that. So my bad on that. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's just. Oh, okay. That's that one. Oh no! Don't spoil that yet. I'm not trying to look at that. I'm gonna show them guys in the minute. Bucks friends, not from Milwaukee. Where are you from? Let's see. Oh, they talk about that Miles Turner thing. Okay. Let's see. And plus, some of these NBA medias come up with these trade ideas, or making these fans, hopefully, we can get a player that can save our team. And it sucks, that us as fans fall for that, and it shouldn't be that way. And it sucks at the same time. Two Free Sam, welcome to the live. I appreciate you checking on here. Oh. Okay, now this is Brewer stuff they're talking about. Okay, we're gonna look at it a little bit longer. Then we're probably gonna move on from talk about because I promise you guys this is gonna be going to last for like an hour. So let me try to keep my word. Now they saying Kuzma is better than Cam. Yeah, I'm not debating this crap with anyone anymore. Suckers dumb on purpose. Same way Buck Stritter was shifting on KPJ, then we got him now. These hypocrites love him. Still won't admit that they were wrong. I'm going to stay on this side forever. Oh, okay. You're just trying to just stop it. Calling him elite is crazy. Kuzma is better for the Bucks than Cam Thomas will be. Y'all are severely overrating Cam. And he is undersized. Like, come on, stop. I actually I wouldn't say he's undersized, but it's who they going to replace, for that small forward? Torian Prince? No. Right now, Kyle Kuzma is better for that position right now until, they can find more of a replacement later. But this is a crazy twist, because somebody did mention this one. Maybe have Tyler Smith play the small forward. You got a 6'11 small forward, you have a 6'11 power forward, and you have a 6'11 center. That would be a crazy defense. But, that's just me. I can understand that people don't, agree with it, or they do agree with it. I can understand, but it's just a thought. Not saying it's going to happen or anything like that, but like I said, it's just a thought. Okay, oh, okay. Collision, okay, there's probably some let's see, let's go on this. Oh, crowd. Okay. What in the world? I don't know. This is crazy, but let's see. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, Kevin Rowland is another one too. Bucks fan, but think just certain things just like, wait, who should come to Milwaukee? Oh, so Thomas Bryant may not be back with the Pacers. Oh wow, going to play for the Greece team. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that because of course front off people on here, whatever. And jerk just hating and stuff like that. Okay, this is the one that I saw a few days ago. Free agent Alec Burks is gaining latest interest from the Bucks, Magic, Warriors, Timberwolves, and Nuggets. How? Like I said, the only thing they can probably do is like release Andre Jackson Jr. But they have to do something if they want to keep, Markovich though too. So it's like the Bucks are stuck, and I know it may take them like the last minute to like figure it out, but I guess right now, just wait and see. But anyways, other news before we move on. The NBA 2K26 ratings are out. I think it came out over the weekend, I believe. But let's see. Top 10 current players. So you got Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are both like the top 3 players and tied with the overall of 98. So like they can rate like Giannis and stuff all they want, but it seems like what they do with like the Bucks, like after they won that championship, it's like when it comes to 2K, they curse. So it's like what more can you do? But then again, they said they're gonna bring back NBA Live again, so could be possible. I could start playing that one instead of 2K. The sad thing is, I ain't bought NBA 2K the 25. Yeah, at the time, can't afford it or anything like that, but even oh crap, come on. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, I just hate these pop-ups. So yeah, Giannis is number 2. Oh, they actually got the thing with them that said they had been an all-star. So, well, seems fair. So those are top 10, and Damian Lillard is the top 10 and number 10 on the backcourt, the best backcourt. Although he's rated at 91, but he's injured, so mostly gonna be out for the season. Front court, Giannis is once again number 2. Then you got the NBA draft class. Then you got the top 10 WNBA players. Hey, some of them got like a better rating than some of the guys. It's like one of those things. I guess wait and see and whatever. So we're gonna go to the overall of how the Bucks as a team, what their overall is. It probably won't be good, so guys, brace yourselves, because it probably won't be that good of a rating, because 2K hates the Bucks. Okay, their tier 2 team, the overall team is at 82. I think that's bad already. Playmaking, they got 60, defense 76, rebounding, they're on the low 58, although they were the I don't know why, but they were the top 15 teams in defense, and I don't know why they rated them a 76. Potential is 83, athleticism is 81, inside 83, outside 81, outside shooting that is. So let's go to the teams. Well, the players, I mean. Of course, Giannis with the highest 98, which is, not surprising. 3.52, not surprised. 91 dunk. And things should be a little bit higher than that. That's just my opinion. Miles Turner come in second. May Ingram had to be, the second best player on the team. His overall is 84. 3-point shooting is 84. His dunk is 65. So I think that's going to increase up over the season. That's just my prediction on that one. Okay. Bobby Portis, of course, he is our sixth man, so that won't be no surprise in that. They gave him an 83, an 80 in 3-point shooting, and 70 in dunks. So that's kind of fair. Kyle Kuzma, although kind of a fumble last season, still okay, 6'9", but they should got him as a combo forward because he's a small forward and power forward. Now I know there's going to be at points that they will play him center for if they want to do like a short lineup. That's possible. Premier defender. Overall 80. 3-point percentage is 74, so that's meaning the average. Dunk 75, so that's kind of the average too. So that's fair on that point. I don't know how he was last season, but Kevin Porter, a point away from being 80, but 79 overall. 6'4" balanced point. Okay, this ain't balanced point guard probably. 78 in 3-point percentage, which is good. 80 in dunks. That's interesting. Over there we got Cole Anthony, inside, outside scoring threat. Hey, when that happens now, that means I gotta do a freaking part 2 because of freaking ads. Okay, let's try this again. I'm sorry about that, guys. Now you're getting the part 2, so I apologize for that for people that's watching this pre-recorded episode. And of course, we still on live on YouTube Live and also on my personal TikTok page. So let's scroll on. Get out of that. I'm sorry, guys. It just. Now they claim these sites are supposed to be safe, but it's like you're constantly popping up. Stop. Okay. Oh, but I was about to say, I hope they don't go up the top 10. Okay. I said Cole Anthony 79 3 points and 85 on dunks. Ooh. Inside out scoring threat. So they do need a guard that can score in the inside, but they also need a guard that can. Sorry. They're gonna need a guard that can pass too. Gary Trent, 79 overall, 85 3-point shooting, which is good. 75 in dunks is not too bad. And yeah, they got him listed as shooting guard and small forward. Because there could be at points that they did use him as a small forward, so that's possible. Shot creating 3-level threats, which is true, especially you saw in the games in the playoffs and stuff like that. So yeah, Ryan Rollins, 77. I thought he was 6'4", he's 6'3". Okay, perimeter threat. Can attack the basket too. 77 overall, 85 3-point shooting, and 65 in dunks. Okay, now Torian Prince, 76 overall, 6'6", combo forward, catch and shoot ace, 76 overall, 86 in 3-point shooting because he was one of the top top players in 3-point shooting. I think it was the top 5, I believe. I think it was number 2. And 70 in dunks, so not too bad. AJ Green, they got him as a small forward too, but he's 6'4". Catch and shoot ace. 76 overall, 3-point shooting 86, and dunks 40. So, yeah. Okay, Andre Jackson Jr., 74 overall. Wow. 81 3-point shooting, which is not bad, and 90 in dunks. It's actually not bad. Then you got two-way inside-out threat. So yeah, sometimes his shots go good, then there's at times that they don't. But it's just like overall, he might not be on this team, or who knows what's gonna be going on. So it's just a wait and see right now. Gary Harris, 72 overall, 75 3-point, and 50 on dunks. 6'4", two-way, 3-level shot creator. I don't know. It's just some people just like so hard on them that it's like why the Bucks end up signing them. But then again, they say he was injured most of this season when he was with Orlando. Anyways, Jericho Sims, of course, just straight up center, 72 overall. I think the 3-point shooting is going to end up better if y'all saw him work out like the off season. So I guess he starts shooting threes with his left hand and ended up like doing pretty good. 89 in dunks with, wait, they got Giannis and, 91. Okay. So he'll be the 3rd best dunker on the team. Fair enough. Chris Livingston could play a combo forward, and they didn't update his size because he's nearly 6'8". So just shocked that they didn't, adjust that. So 6'8", combo forward, interior threat. Sucks they put him to 69 overall, 70 in 3-point percentage and 80 in dunks. But yeah, he's a guy that can take it in, so that's good. Tyler Smith, same thing, 69, but 80 in 3-point shooting and 80 in dunks. So, especially done good like in the summer league. So yeah, why not? And plus, his second season, gonna be a second season with the team. Jameer Bouyea is, of course, a two-way player. Although he only played like a few games in the summer league. 6'2", combo guard, steady playmaker. Yeah, he is. 45 in dunks, 73 in 3-point shooting, and 67 overall. Pete Nance, no, I think he's better than that. He's a stretch 4. Of course, can play the power forward in the center. 6'10". 67 overall, 84 in 3-point shooting, and 75 in dunks. So not too bad, but at the same time, okay, there we go. So the other players, Bogo Jub Markovic, they ain't got the rating for him yet. Of course, power forward 6'11", Siberia, 47 pick of the draft. Like I said, they don't know what they're going to do with this situation, so it's kind of messed up, and like I guess some of us are like clueless at the same time of like what they're gonna do. Yeah, we don't know. Mark Sears, of course, like I said, I did a video yesterday like why he wasn't playing in the summer league. He had a calf strain on his leg and couldn't play. So he already like on a two-way contract. So you'll see some of him a little bit. So it's just, this situation, like what they're going to do with Bojo Markovic. We don't know, and hopefully, if we find out pretty soon, we'll let people know. Okay, so let's move on to comic book movies and TV news. If we can get to it, thank you. In its first 4 days, Fantastic Four made past its budget and some. $218 million in its first weekend. So yeah, I think they talk about Superman on here too, so we can like get on to that too. So Yeah, 218 million global. Okay, excuse me. So maybe 118 million. Probably that's in the U.S. Oh, Saturday against Fridays and previews day. Okay, let's click on this one because yeah, this was updated this morning, so maybe it's something more that we add on there. Let's see. 13% ahead of Thunderbolts and 11% ahead of Superman and 4% above Captain America. Of course, you saw like beginning of, for Thunderbolts and Captain America Brave New World, both movies started out strong, then it ended up just taking like a significant drop. Which Captain America Brave New World was very close to breaking even. Why they said Thunderbolts was like about like 50 some million off of his to break even. But then again, they don't count merchandise and stuff like that and how that goes. So like I said, the official numbers we just gotta wait and see. And the sad thing is, they mentioned Superman, but he hasn't done good in China, according to sources, and that's not good. Okay, here it is. Superman has topped $500 million milestone, now at 502.7 million worldwide, including 213 million for these first 2 weekends from, I think the first 3 weeks from National. So, like, it's making money here, but I guess they just all dependent on China, but I guess it didn't go that far. Jurassic World Rebirth, 700 million. Oh yeah, I still didn't get a chance to watch Happy Gilmore too. So yeah, I gotta do that. Okay, that's a good sign for 28 years later. 150 million worldwide. That's good news. Okay, so now let's go to overall. Hopefully, they update it. Okay, trying to look for what they. Oh, they ain't even got them numbers. Oh well, like I said, good showing for the Fantastic Four, and it's all good and all. And I can't believe we went back here. I put DC updates. Of course, y'all know the movie Clayface. Got the green light. This past spring. Well, early this summer. Then out of nowhere, they're gonna start production. So. We wasn't sure if this was going to be the DCU or DC elsewhere they were going to do with this Clayface. So it seems like Clayface is going to be in the DCU. So it seems like most likely that's confirmed. But of course, Peacemaker, that comes out August 21st. So, and don't forget Marvel Studios Wakanda Forever, not Wakanda Forever, but Eyes on Wakanda. They're gonna release all episodes, I believe, in August, like mid-August. Was it August 4th or August 5th? So either a Monday or a Tuesday, they're gonna release all 4 episodes. Just kind of sucks that they do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, this weekend, Superman, at 25 million domestically. That means, in the United States, and 19.8 million internationally. So, I think already Superman is already making a profit. It's not like a big profit yet, but it is making a big profit. So, of course, with Peacemaker, all that stuff is going to be explained. And also, you guys, we will talk about, soon, the season of Peacemaker is over. We will do like a review on that one. Also, same thing with Eyes of Wakanda. We're gonna do a review on that as well. So stay tuned. So a lot of things to talk about. And plus with the gross over 500 million global. So it was a 225 million budget. That's cool. But besides, people adding like the weekend numbers, they're not adding the weekday numbers like Tuesday. And now AMC theaters, you can see movies half off Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I think they're just not counting that either, which I know they should. But Peacemaker season 2 takes place 1 month after the events of Superman. Let's see. No. Of course, y'all probably seen this. Oh yeah, that's funny about that rare appearance by John Cena in Superman movie. It was funny. It was funny and good. It was like, what are you doing there? And of course, SDCC was going on over the weekend. So, DC Studios did, made a presence, but not much. It's mainly just them promoting Peacemaker that's coming out next month. That's mainly what they're doing. Marvel didn't have that much of a presence there, but Disney did. So, DC Studios confirms the sixth DCU series is in the works at HBO. Not sure what that is, but who knows? Soon we find out, we will let you guys know. We can move on from DC and talk about Marvel updates. So we're gonna get to that quick before we try to get to Milwaukee Development. And like I said, I try to tell myself I'm trying to stretch this out to an hour, and it's not working because I guess crazy enough, like every Sunday I have a lot to talk about. Any other time, don't even know what to say. Goofy Gobber, welcome to the live. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel and plus hit that like. Like I explained to people, we try and get to 1,000 by the end of the year, and when we get to 1,000, we are going to start doing giveaways and prize packets and stuff like that too. So yeah, of course you guys gonna end up wanting the free stuff, so yeah, please subscribe. Okay, let's see the Marvel updates. Probably ain't much either. Maybe they have more information on Eyes of Wakanda. And plus the other thing is, they ain't mentioned anything about Marvel Zombies, which is gonna be out like a 4-episode event too. Gonna be in October, and I think they're just gonna do through the month of October, just have each episode play, which is a smart idea in my opinion. Oh wow. Fantastic Four recorded the worst opening weekend for Marvel Studios in China in this decade of just 4.5 million. Ouch. Then again, the world is all that stuff is going on, and normally, for comic books, they're normally a huge market, but then again, who knows? Maybe other stuff is going on in China that we don't know about. Okay, that explains it. So 118 million here in the States, and internationally it made 100 million. So I hope it gets the chance, to break even, because they said, what was this, what did they say? It was $200 million budget. Of course, it made, past its budget. So all they're gonna wait on is trying to see they gain profits. And me and the missus are gonna see Fantastic Four on Tuesday. For me, it'll be my second time. For the wife, it'll be her first. So if we have an opportunity, we will see if the wife wanted to do a movie review on that one. So, stay tuned for that and just wait and see for it. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm trying to skip through that because I'm not trying to, spoil, the mid-credits. Wait, director's cut of this Fantastic Four first day is impossible due to the heavy use of VFX. Oh, special effects. Understandable. Not all movies need to have, an uncut version. No, you know what I mean? Not all movies need that. It's just, why? Fantastic Four First Step has received an A- on Cinescope, same as Thunderbolts. So, like I said, both Thunderbolts and also Fantastic Four, positive reviews, but it all depends, on fans. Oh. There's review for MCU's The Fantastic Four First Steps. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Well, of course, around this time last year, they Deadpool Wolverine, the only Marvel Studios movie that came out last year, was released. Of course, a little bit, Punisher, they start, shooting for that scene. Well, not for the scene, for the special. So most likely this may come out like maybe next October. Not this coming October, but next October. Which kind of makes sense because, you got July with Spider-Man Brand New Day. Then you got, of course, you're going to have this coming March, you're going to have Daredevil Born Again. So, yeah, sources say that, the first, season of Born Again did not do very well. Although, it has millions and millions of views, but for Disney, they just think they didn't do good enough. Okay, oh yeah. Jason Momoa will reprise his role as Curtis Hoyle in the upcoming Punisher. So, yeah. Okay, for how the Punisher special is going to go, if y'all see the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, then you saw Werewolf by Night, it's going to be something like that. Probably like, a special presentation is probably going to end up being like either under an hour or more than an hour. So, something like that. And like I said, when they do the first two things, with Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special and also with Werewolf by Night, it's a good way, to put it out there. Oh wow. Ironheart debuts at number 6 on the Nielsen Original streaming chart with 526 million minutes viewed. Oh wow. I just wonder how many people that actually view it. They just need to have release, those numbers like that. Like really. Yeah, like I said, the release date did get changed. Because normally they was going to release one episode, every week, but they decided, oh no, we just going to release all 4. So this all the stuff I've seen before. So we're going to click on where is it? Nope. Yeah. So just going to look at marvelupdates.org. I've never been to this website before, so this will be a first for me. Well, let's see. Okay. The prequel series were now. Okay, it's coming out on Friday. This Friday. Okay. 3.5 weeks earlier than the original release date on August 27th. It's like they're going back and forth because I didn't know about the August 27th. Because first, it was like August 1st they were going to release, an episode a week. then, you know, August 27th, and I think they was going to release all the episodes, and yeah. Yep. All episodes will be premiering on August 1st. Each episode will be 30 minutes long. I knew I seen that somewhere. But yeah, what do y'all think about that? Like, y'all be okay, you know, watching, you know, The Eyes of Wakanda, although all 4 episodes is going to be on Disney Plus this Friday. Yeah, so no, kind of interesting. But enough of that, and we can move on from I'm gonna say some of this for tomorrow. So not all, you know, the stuff we'll be talking about, but let's see. No, we're gonna talk about like a few things before, you know, we end the show. And like I said, I always try to end it, you know, in an hour, but I don't know, some odd reasons on a Sunday I will have a lot to talk about. So it's good for me, but y'all know, you know, my issues like when it comes to speaking and stuff like that. And also, you know, with yeah, when I was a kid I had like a therapist, you know, help me speaking. But it didn't last very long, and I wish, you know, it would have kept on going, but, you know, after we moved and ended up going to Fratney Piers School on the east side, I don't know, like my mom, you know, didn't put that out there or anything like that for them to, you know, work that out. I don't know. Okay, a popular Mexican restaurant is expanding its presence in Milwaukee with plans for a new location in Park Square. Okay, so normally this one, you know, you can have like it's like a banquet hall, but I guess they're gonna do that as a restaurant too. So oh, okay, it shut down this past February. That I didn't know. Okay, the previous establishment operated for just 1 year before the council voted not to renew its license. Ouch. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. The locations they have so far. 10th and National. 1039 West National. 3912 South Window Avenue. Oh, that's in Bayview. Okay. And along with 3 Southside food trucks in their previous location. Oh, okay. So the one on 5th and Bleacher is no longer running. Yeah, kind of sucks. That's cool. Let's see. The Food Council is set to take a final vote on the proposal Thursday. That'd be interesting. I didn't know that buildings shut down in the winter. And you know that kind of sucks at the same time too. Let's see. Well, of course we always gonna need the dome, so that's not even, you know, a question that we should ask. So if y'all ain't familiar, what we have here in Milwaukee is the Metropolitan Domes. Like you can check out, you know, areas that's like, you know, they had trees and it's kind of like when you're at like a certain area in the world. Like they have the desert, they have tropical, and they have one more thing I can't even remember it. It's just crazy. But Brewery Credit Union opened the 3rd Milwaukee location. So I'm just gonna see where they're talking about. Then, oh, AF and Capital. Oh yeah, they already have a location in Bayview and Connecticut, and of course the picture you see right here is on Martin Luther King Drive. So let's see. Okay, they acquired the property last year. Dang. It's like some of these buildings like going for cheap. They look like you buy a whole bunch of pancakes or something. That is crazy. Okay, where is that other thing I'm gonna talk about before we end the show? New hot chicken spot for Capitol Drive. A Nashville type of chicken. Raised chicken and fries. Where's my brother's royalties? Okay, so. Oh, okay. So 76 in Capitol. So 7609 was Capitol Drive. North side is like kind of northwest side. That is Junior his first bite of authentic Nashville style hot chicken. After several return visits and a couple of cooking classes. Oh, okay. And you know, everybody loves their chicken, so especially the black community. Not trying to like talk down on it, but yeah, we love our chicken. And I know there's people that love their chicken too. But oh, okay, so it's gonna open early August. Okay. I guess, you know, something for people to check out. Although that gas station is like 24 hours. Okay, they kind of separate themselves. Okay, they separate themselves from the gas station. So, okay. So what they said, when is it open? Oh, all 7 days of the week, 10 a.m. to midnight. Fair enough. Because then again, you don't want everybody like to hang out there if it was open till like 3 a.m. It's like, nope, go home. So I guess I can understand that. And where's that one thing I'm looking for? I guess we can talk about this too until we get to the one place. So where is this theater at? Oh, wow, it's been vacated for years. But oh, okay, 36 in Village. So okay, I remember that now. I just don't be around there that much, so that's probably why I, don't recognize it. But let's see. It tends to redevelop the former building and adjacent building as a single-screen cinema that could host theatrical projects and events. Accessory space in the building will be leased to office and food and beverage tenants. A hair salon is also planned. Oh, okay. Maybe they need to do something to that one theater in was that Mitchell? I think like 12th or 13th in Mitchell or something like that. Yeah, because that theater was open at one point, and suddenly they stopped it again. Community meeting was held July 17th. Well, it'd be good, for people who like to watch, maybe citywide of movies that probably somebody, probably made and put out. Because we do have a kind of like a studio thing called, I think it's No Studios. So, yeah. So, they have, it was made by, a director. I think he's a producer as well, Ridley. Was it Ridley Scott? Because he's from here. Okay, Milwaukee won a $14 million federal grant to rebuild the street as more pedestrian friendly. That makes sense. Okay, so it costs approximately $2.75 million to fully restore the theater, with operation expenses costing $120,000 a year. Okay. Like I said, hopefully something more like come to it. Oh, okay, there's a few pictures of it. So this one only got 2 pictures. That's probably just an idea that they have right there. Okay, one more. What in the world? Oh, okay, I'll see what it is. Like, I guess, the inside is going to be like a stage thing. Probably ever have people, perform and stuff like that. And they probably will have, a theater screen in the back as well if they decide, like I said, like, supposed to be making a movie theater. So, I think we need like a few more movie theaters around, but that's just my opinion. I guess I can talk about this too. dog park that was like they was busy on since was it late 2023? So okay, the dog park will open August 20th with a 3 p.m. ribbon cutting ceremony and a 4 p.m. yappy hour celebration. Oh, it began last fall. I'm sorry. Okay, that's the other building that was like kind of across from it that they're making into like a gay club, which the area past downtown is kind of like famous having like some gay clubs. There's still some like over there to this day. $2 million park project. So that's not bad. Only $2 million. Let's see. The neighborhood Foxtown Lane and Brew Club in Dispari will. Okay, so that's gonna be early 2027. So okay, fair enough. Okay, so that's probably they are gonna make on that other side or next to it. But okay, some pre-construction on site. Yeah. Okay, that area and oh yeah, that other part that's gonna be made for that brewery. So let me try to get this straight. I'm sorry guys. The dog park is right there, and you have the brewery that's going to be right here that's going to be done in 2027. Which kind of understand because it looked like they didn't do that much process on it, and I just thought this was going to be I thought this brewery was going to be somewhere else, but no, it's not. It's going to be right next to the dog park. So well, they said like brewery for like people that make like local brewery is down in percentage, and but here in Milwaukee and Wisconsin overall, it doesn't affect us because we're like one of the drunkest state capitals of the United States for beer because Miller, other brew companies too, of course, Coolers and Miller with their combination partnership. 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. for the dog park. Fair enough. Okay, so come on, I want to find this other story that I want to talk about. No. Oh yeah, there we go. This is what I want to talk about before we end the show. So the board approves a $30 million commitment for the domes to it's mainly they want to see what's fixing in the domes, and they want to make this extra space right here that's going to be like a they say it's going to be something like a store. Nature Learning Center edition, but they said they're going to add a store in there as well, I believe. So Milwaukee County Board quickly and without debate approved spending $30 million on the complex plan to redevelop and restore the metropolitan domes. Following the board's vote this past Thursday will now include initial funding installment of $5 million in its 2026 infrastructure budget request. Okay, the plan for the domes was created by Milwaukee Domes Alliance, formerly known as Friends of the Domes, in collaboration with Milwaukee County Parks. The $133 million project will primarily be financed through tax credits and philanthropic support, but it needs $30 million commitment from the county to get underway. So, and I guess they approved that. So, when is this bad boy going to start? Construction. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. The project will complete in 2 general phases. The first phase called for renovation of the domes and development of a visitor center, extending the gift shop and adding a cafe and turning small dome-shaped greenhouse into a new children's dome where children can play and be active. So yeah, that's y'all probably won't see it on here, but it's like kind of like right over here behind the dome. So that's what they was talking about. Not this building, but if you can see that glass one right there that's behind it. That's what they want to do with the children's thing. Okay, $26 million Nature Learning Center. Okay. Where was the one I was at? Did I like skip right past it? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that was talking about second phase finance entirely with. Okay, the second phase is already funded with private funding and involves construction of the new $26 million Nature Learning Center, which will provide expanded education space and bolster Dome's revenue through event rentals. So yeah, want to do like some events there? Yeah, there you go. Let's see. A decade ago, concrete began to fall from the dome structure. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. So they were saying, it just needed done, kind of sucks, it takes, this long for things to get done, especially here, where, you have people, most people, they want some stuff coming around here in the city, but at the same time, you got other people that always going to be complaining about it. So it's like, this city can't win either way because people, it just seems like, I understand you want stuff with something always, but there are changes. The world changed, and they just got to realize that. So, okay. It doesn't say when they're gonna start construction and stuff like that, but when they do, we will let you know. But yeah, because they would say when they start construction. So it could be, this year in the fall, maybe they will start. Who knows? So I guess right now, it's just wait and see. So I'm glad, this is going out, and it's a really big improvement, for the domes, not only just to get it like fixed, but adding stuff into this. So that's pretty cool. There's more stuff to talk about on, Milwaukee Development, but I'm going to save that for tomorrow. I'm going to end this, guys. I appreciate y'all being on here. I'm be courtside at the Best Virginia versus Shell Shock. Oh, cool. If you get a chance, let me know, what's going on if I don't get to see it. So, yeah, let me know. Anyways, guys, that's it. At least it's close to the hour and a half, so I can end it. So, guys, like I said, if you're watching YouTube live or pre-recorded, please like and subscribe to try and get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And when we get close to that number for 1,000, I will announce, a giveaway or a prize package that we're going to do. And plus, there'll be more free stuff as, time to come, like when we hit 1,000. So you never know. Let's see. Also, check out 2,900 videos and counting, because we do got a lot of, other content, wrestling content, Milwaukee Bucks content, also, comic book movies and TV news content, and also Milwaukee Development content. So get a chance, check those videos out. But I know it's mostly gonna be wrestling and Bucks stuff. So if you're a fan of that, you will like this channel. So anyway, check out the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. Updated events and also events in the Midwest wrestling wise, and of course meet and greets in the Midwest as well. For people that's living in Chicago, you guys gonna have Friday Night SmackDown on September 5th. I don't know if it's that same cricket store in Chicago, but they will have a guest. The last time I was down there, for Survivor Series a few years ago, they had LA Knight was at that cricket store, so he did a meet and greet. But as for who's gonna be there for this one, they probably ain't gonna mention it. They probably will mention it maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the event. So check out Cricket Wireless on X, also known as Twitter. So all information will be released on that. So they might have something in Milwaukee. Maybe it'll be Real American Beer thing, like they doing with Jay Uso at SummerSlam weekend. Could be something like for the Real American Beer, or it could be the weekly vodka drink that Cody promotes. So maybe he'll be like in the area. I don't know. It's just a guess. Maybe he'll be in Chicago. You never know. Also, because it sucks that Milwaukee rarely has meet and greets like that from WWE like they used to. So I think the last one they had was like around when we had Elimination Chamber, which was 2011. I think it was last time we had like a big meet and greet. Then it just after that WWE stopped doing it. So I'm glad they start with these meet and greets again, and it's fun for the kids, fun for the fans. So I'm glad they're getting on that. But I think that's where AEW is slacking too, because the one time and only meet and greet they had was it was in the Bayview area at like a restaurant that they promote wrestling too, and they show wrestling on the screen. So I can't believe I got the name of it was, but anyway, yeah, it's in Bayview, and they only did that one time, and I ended up meeting a few AEW stars, so which was cool. And it's like they gotta do stuff like that again. It's just sad that they only did it once, and after that they just stopped. So that's probably where the decline in the fans went from there. They're not doing something like those, like for the community and stuff like that. So yeah, that does suck. Also, on the website, within this week we will have an announcement about our t-shirts and merchandise sales. We're working with somebody right now, just trying to get like the final touches on how they how it's gonna be done and all that thing. So hopefully by no later than Saturday we will know something. There will be more news, like to talk about other things that we got planned on as well. So watch out for that all this week. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, we will probably do like a SummerSlam preview of both nights. So watch out for that this week. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, check out the photos we met with like Bucks players and also wrestlers on the website too. So just look for that, and also like local wrestling events that we took pictures at too. So go ahead and check that out. I know I was supposed to add something onto the website as well, but it's like I didn't get that many responses for it, so that's going to be put on hold. But any of you guys, if y'all like wrestlers or if y'all referees, announcers, or anything like that, starting in September, we are going to try to do the new season of WFSO Wrestling Talk. So we're trying to get that in order, and plus like I said, I do want to do like something part of the website, to try to get more people like out there, especially like people that want to get booked in the independent scene, because I guess the cost of everything right now is like it's gonna be hard for some promoters and like to book people. So for like Milwaukee, it'll be easy here. You can book people from Green Bay, or sadly Madison don't have no wrestling promotion, so that kind of sucks. So hopefully one day that would change, where somebody end up do a wrestling promotion in Madison. So that would be something. So mainly we just bump it off, from Green Bay and another part of up north that they does. I know it's near Rylander, but and plus wrestlers that we get from Chicago as well and all that. So yeah. Also thank our sponsors, Mike and Robert Thompson and Midwest Wrestling Collectibles. They are doing a liquidation sale. So if you're interested in some wrestling merch like VHS, DVDs, even a wrestling figure, and I believe some of those figures are signed. I told myself I was going to take a look at it and never got the chance, so I'm going to do that too. So check out Midwest Wrestling Collectibles on Facebook. And if you want to be a sponsor yourself, we do have like a sponsorship package. The cost is starting as $10 a month. So you're interested, check out. You can chat with me on my personal TikTok page is RTrailJ. Y'all can look for that. Or you can comment on this video below if you're like interested in being a sponsor. Like same thing with you guys on YouTube Live. Like you can do the same thing. You know, just comment and But yeah, probably starting this week I'm gonna put that more out there too. Like people want to sponsor, so it's kind of cheap. Starting $10 a month and all that stuff. So that's just for like certain packages, but we'll go on from there. So at that note, man up, woman up, face up, check on your mental health. Until the next video, you guys have a good night and see you later. So there'll be more videos posted up sometime this week, so get a chance to check them out. And we will do some separate content for my personal TikTok page and also on Twitch as well. So see you guys. Have a good one. And see you guys later as well. So have a good one.